Breaking: 28 FBI agents are testifying against Clinton. They found everything, by Ethan Sabo for rwnofficial.com. Hillary Clinton thought she would be president of the United States by now. She and former President Bill Clinton's disgusting past would have been wiped away like nothing ever happened. There's only one problem. Donald Trump was elected as the 45th POTUS. This sent Hillary into a frenzy. During the campaign, it was discovered that Hillary Clinton used her family's private email server for official communications during her time as United States Secretary of State instead of using the secured official State Department email. Not only did Hillary put the American people at risk, but she also put herself at risk. The question I've always asked is, what if a terrorist got hold of her private email server and found out where she was going to be next and had her and Barack Obama offed? If this event would have ever happened, then the United States would look weak because our State Department, as well as the FBI, CIA, and other agencies, allowed her to operate out of her home. Bad PR is something the United States didn't need at the time. We later found out that over 100 classified emails were sent using the private server, and more than 2,000 emails were not marked classified but were indeed confidential by the State Department. House Republicans are set to interview 3 witnesses in early June regarding the sham Hillary Clinton email investigation. According to The Hill, Bill Priestap, the Assistant Director of the FBI's Counterintelligence Division, and Michael Steinbach, the former head of the FBI's National Security Division, will testify shortly after the release of the IG report. Trending, yeah, we know that. Bill Priestap was the FBI official who changed the wording in the James Comey July 2016 speech to remove the word president and replace it with another senior government official to hide the fact from the American people. The third witness is John Giacalone, who preceded Steinbach as the Bureau's top national security official and oversaw the first 7 months of the Clinton probe. The word is that Giacalone quit the FBI in protest over how the higher-ups were killing the investigation. Giacalone resigned from the Hillary Clinton case and retired from the FBI because he felt the case was going sideways. That's law enforcement jargon for nowhere by design. Not sure what Priestap and Steinbach had to do with the Clinton email investigation, but these guys would be intimately involved in any counterintelligence investigation of the Trump campaign during the 2016 election. And Bill Priestap's name comes up there. According to transcripts he shared with the DC, the Daily Caller, one special agent said it's a question of basic credibility. Congress, the executive and oversight, are not seen to have any gravatas or seriousness. The inmates have been running the asylum, and they don't respect, much less fear, their overseers. We know will be hung out to dry. The agent added, and don't get me wrong, there are still a few good people scattered about, but Main Justice and the bureaucrats are running the show. Want to run out the clock on this administration and keep the status quo. Another special agent, when asked about being subpoenaed, said this is a great opportunity for senior or soon-to-be retiring guys, not for someone like me. I'd be suicided. I hate to say it, but neither the judiciary nor the executive branch is wielding any kind of effective oversight right now, and the top managers know it. He continued, you still have a ton of bad people in place. Unless that changes, and I haven't seen any degree of seriousness on the part of ranking members nor staffers, I'm not meeting with anyone nor willing to be subpoenaed. I'm not coming forward until they get their act together. Right now, I'd be sacrificing a career for cheap political points. The Daily Caller has learned that the Bureau has already warned agents that the agency will come back viciously against all those behind destroying their narrative and will go after their families and friends too. Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley defended the Whistleblower Protection Act he spearheaded after FBI agents insisted that only subpoenas would bring them forward to Congress. I've worked hard. This is Chuck Grassley. Listen to the load of crap. I've worked hard to strengthen legal protections, especially for FBI employees. You have a right to cooperate with congressional inquiries, just as you have a right to cooperate with the Inspector General. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. Really? That's not what they're saying, Grassley. Senator Grassley's law does an appropriate job at protecting whistleblowers, really? From unfair prosecution, really? But it is not prosecution that prevents agents from stepping forward. It is the possibility of going bankrupt from attorney's fees when defending themselves against retaliatory legal actions by their agency. Yes. It's the other cohorts in the FBI, the top people. You're like a squealer. They're going to take care of you. They're going to make sure your life is ruined. This is what Grassley, that's why I'm saying Grassley is not working for we the people. For example, an FBI agent, unless he's forced to, when too much evidence comes out, then you're going to see Gowdy and Grassley, with all big smiles like we knew it and we took care of it, but a little too late, right? For example, an FBI agent who came forward as a government whistleblower in 2013 told the Daily Caller he experienced personal humiliation, stress-related illnesses. Yeah, of course. If you know they're FBI, they're going to get you. You know what I'm saying? Right? And a huge financial loss, requiring my wife, who had undergone 2 cancer surgeries, to go to work so we could make ends meet. Right? So they're going to take care of their families if they come out, and do the whistleblowing. Right? And for what? So the agency will still retaliate and make sure any whistleblowers are destroyed. So many people see America as hot dogs and apple pies, but this should paint a different picture. The email scandal helped derail Clinton's 2016 presidential bid. Then candidate Donald Trump made it one of his biggest campaign issues. Hillary Clinton would be accused of everything from extortions to selling uranium to the Russians to benefit the Clinton Foundation. The criminal activity alone would send the average American to life in prison. What do you think will happen to Hillary? That's a very good question. The thing is, the emails came out because of Anthony Weiner's laptop. Otherwise, it would have all been swept under the rug. And Hillary was making her money off those private server. That's how she was laundering the money from people, getting favors. What do you think she was doing? She was getting paid by the U.S. government and also doing her dirty deals by selling out the uranium and our secrets and whatever she could put her hands on, meanwhile pocketing all the money going into her foundation. What do you think this all was? And because of those the Anthony Weiner laptop. But did anybody ever see any information from that laptop? No, we didn't see it. The officers that were going to whistleblow on them, I think 2 wound up, from what I heard, they're not around anymore to talk about it, if you get my drift. So you get what I'm saying. So now people are going to put their neck on the line. A lot of people saying, this is FBI and they should, give their life. No, but they have families and, and people go into the FBI thinking that the other people have your back, but in reality, it's a cutthroat system. If you squeal on them, a lot of bad things take place. You're financially ruined. You're going through mental stress because they're after you. You're always looking over your shoulder. You know what the thing is? That the thing is that the FBI has to be cleaned out. And a couple of you guys said the lie detector test. Yeah, they should be all put under a lie detector test before they're hired. Yeah, I think so. And and basically, if we put Hillary Clinton under a lie detector test and Brennan, I'm more than sure that we'd get a lot of information on them. We wouldn't even need investigations. Just one person with the lie detector test and a whole list of questions, and let's see how she pans out on that lie detector test. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.